Good afternoon. I'm Lai Karen. Welcome to UCSI TV News, bringing you the eye on the news for today on 25th July 2019. Today's news include an exhibition from the students of Malaysian Studies course, a visit to Astro Broadcast Center, and an escape room event held by Life Tree Youth Community. The student from Malaysian Studies has organized an exhibition as a part of their course assignment. The exhibition was held as a way to teach the students about the culture and traditions of the races and regions in Malaysia.
Every country will have their own colors of cultures, so did Malaysia. Malaysia is a country that is rich in culture and fun. UCSI University has also offered a subject called Malaysian Studies for both international and local students to get involved in this subject. The feedbacks from the students are very good and positive.
What I learned from this subject is actually, especially for me, I'm Indonesian, and now I know the culture from Malaysia because it is very, in my opinion, Malaysia is very colorful, especially with their culture. And because of this subject, of course, I know more about Malaysian culture, their history, and so on.
Visa, student of Malaysian Studies, also hopes that this event can be held every semester so that students in UCSI get to learn more about the cultures in Malaysia. Interview was then proceeded to the local student of Malaysian Studies.
I learned a lot of different cultures like Chinese, Malay, and Indian especially. We can like, let's say they pick different races for each tradition, so like I'm Chinese, I'm doing Indian tradition, so we can learn. At the same time we also can tell those who want to learn about it, so at the same time we're both learning, something like that.
Isaac also highlighted that this event is very beneficial for every student, as this is a platform for the students to learn and understand more about the cultures of different regions in Malaysia. However, comments are also given by him.
Some points are not elaborated, like I'm not satisfied with my work. It's like it's too short and there's a lot to know about, so we have to like improve on our knowledge instead of just relying on the presentation itself. Yes, because I'm Malaysian myself, but I've been living in Brunei for like 18 years, so right now I'm still learning also, so it's really beneficial for me also. It's a bit shameful, yeah, but it's okay, yeah, like that.
This event has brought up a lot of satisfaction from the students and lecturers. Let us now listen to the comments given by the lecturer.
This event is a part of the syllabus because this event encourages the students to study on the Malaysian culture, which is a part of our Malaysian Studies syllabus.
UCSI lecturer Ms. Hani also highlighted that this subject benefits both the international and local students to have a better understanding about the culture in Malaysia by doing research on topics such as ethics of Sabah and Sarawak, Chinese tradition, marriage, and more.
The outcome is very good. The students are very cooperative and they're very excited because some of them, this is their first time study about the culture in Malaysia. Even though the local students also, they don't even know about their culture. So this is the opportunity for them to do some research about the culture of the people in Malaysia.
A big shout out to the Malaysian Studies student for wrapping up this event with a great success.
Coming back to the studio, Astro Asia Broadcast Center is a Malaysian satellite television provider, and this is also the platform where they film and broadcast their programs. UCSI University Mass Communication Student Associations has organized a site visit to Astro in Bukit Jalil, and this is also an opportunity for the students in UCSI to learn something that is not taught in lectures.
Astro is a Malaysian satellite television provider. On 2nd July, Mass Communication Student Association Club from UCSI University has organized an Astro site visit to the All Asia Broadcast Center located in Bukit Jalil, Kuala Lumpur.
Hi, good morning everyone. I'm Wong Wing Yi from UCSI TV News. Now we are at the entrance of Astro. Let us have a short interview with the organizer of this trip. Now standing with me is the organizer of this Astro visit.
It's not new, there is a student also doing this in the past, but we do it like once in a while. 40 students is the expectation, and actually there is more, but the limit is only 40. The student will widen their experience, like they will learn something that they won't be learned in uni. They have more thing to see in the broadcasting station. They know how it works. We will try to make more visit like RTM or ATV for other students like the new batch, the juniors. Is in terms of the communication, because by contacting through email and their response is quite slow, we hope that next time we can get the contact in person so we can contact them more faster.
Now we have a student who just paid his visit from Astro Station just now.
Hi, my name is Joshua Fu. I'm majoring in journalism. Well, there are some things that are similar and there are some things that are not similar. But overall, I think Astro is definitely better lah. There's lights on top, there's aircon, there's a stage. They don't have green screen, so I think we win there. We have a green screen. As a journalism, yes, of course. I think Astro is a good platform for journalists to find out news and get the news. I think it was worth it. It was fun. I get to see a lot of stuff that I don't usually see. It was nice to see a studio, a working studio, especially Astro is a very well-known in Malaysia, right?
Coming back to the studio, Life Youth Community is a non-governmental organization that offers education and training in various aspects. The community has organized an escape room attractions here in UCSI University campus as a way to promote their upcoming camp.
Do you ever face the deepest fear in your heart? The escape room activity brought by the Life Tree Youth Community allows students to experience what they fear. The event was held from 1st to 15 July and participants were allowed to enter the room every day from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. during the event period. The participants will be asked to cover their eyes with a black cloth and enter the room. The activity consists of a series of games such as puzzle matching and password identification. The event was actually held in cope with their upcoming camp in August. They used a creative way to promote and attract more participants. The camp has been held every year since 2015 until now by the club. The Life Tree Youth Community has been emphasizing greatly on this camp through the years.
Life Tree Youth Community 的华语名字叫青年逐梦园，它是一个青少年中心。那么它其实是一个非营利组织，然后它成立的目的在于就是为了要去培训新一代的年轻人，帮助他们成为新一代的领袖。所以在过去的几年里面，我们都有办不同的工作坊，比如说爱情讲座啊，或者是一些兴趣班讲座，比如说 Coffee Latte Art Workshop 等等，这样子。
This event I think is a very good event for searching for yourself, like for someone who doesn't know what to do in their life, for coming to school for school's sake. Yeah.
就觉得很特别哦，因为没有尝试过嘛，然后刚看到那个影片啊，觉得每个人都好像很积极啊，在那个活动里面啊。
Coming up this afternoon, a special report on students of UCSI University and their thoughts on the services and facilities available in UCSI University campus. We go on a special report with Adelina. So now on you now, Adelina.
Kuala Lumpur campus of UCSI University houses thousands of students, both local and foreign. The campus boasts numerous facilities, including a gym, study areas for students, a fully equipped library, as well as many other facilities for the usage of its students and faculty members. However, over the past few years, many complaints have been made by students as well as some faculty members regarding the services and facilities provided by UCSI University. I am Adelina, and in today's special report, I interview a few students to get their opinion on the management and adequacy of the services and facilities provided here in UCSI University's Kuala Lumpur campus. I began by asking these students which services and facilities provided by the university that they frequently use while they are on campus.
I used to use the library a lot of times, but now not that often anymore.
I think the lift that because I study at Block E, so I frequently use the lift in Block E.
我常常去 Block C 的那个图书馆那里读书，因为那里有很多电脑，然后还有很多房间这样子可以拿来用，所以我跟朋友们去租那个房间来读书的。
Wi-Fi? Yeah, the UCSI Wi-Fi.
I continued to interview these students to get their opinion on what they think about the facilities and services provided on campus. I asked them to tell me whether or not the services and facilities that they have used are properly maintained and managed.
Yeah, it's well maintained. It's actually well, like it's well produced because we get to use anything we want.
因为我们每次去租房间的时候，他都要好像注册了才可以用这样子，这样子就不会很像有学生会要抢房间这样哦。然后那里的电脑的话也是可以用到很好的。
While there are positive reactions towards management of the facilities that were provided, I've also gathered quite a few opinions that noted the students' negative experience while using the facilities and services here on campus.
I don't really think so because beside the library, I frequently use Block A, but I think Block A is really messy and a lot of times it's really loud, so I cannot concentrate on what I'm doing.
To be honest, the projector and the speaker in our classroom is like not very well working in our classroom, so we had some difficulties using the projector and the speaker.
They are there, but they are not properly managed as well. For example, the lifts are sometimes they lag, they are slow, even though this is a brand new building that actually just opened recently. And also the elevators as well. There was a period where there was the elevators from the mezzanine floor to the ground floor was not even working at all. So yeah.
When asked if they have thought that the services and facilities provided were adequate, the majority of the answers from the interview were once again quite negative. Many of the answers that I have gotten were about the lack of space in the library as well as other areas on campus. This criticism comes from the students' concern for the lack of space to use during their study sessions, especially considering the large amount of other students on campus.
I don't really think so because for the studying space, I don't think we got much place to study.
我觉得还不够，因为我们的学生有很多，可是那些空间，就是很像图书馆的桌子、椅子那些都不足够这样子。
I would say no, especially in terms of tables. There's like thousands of us, and there's not enough tables, honestly speaking.
It seems that many students are still very unsatisfied with the adequacy of the services and facilities provided by UCSI University. Due to the lack of space and unsuitable environment, it would be deemed hard for the students to comfortably study for their subjects. I end my interview by asking these students what other services and facilities they would like to see be added to the campus.
I think the studying space and maybe more gym because the gym is really small and a lot of time it's packed.
我觉得图书馆那里的话可以有更多那空间给学生读书的哦。
I would guess a consultation room specifically for students itself, because like for example for SLA, the tables are all outside and it's very limited within the faculty itself.
From my interview, it seems that UCSI University is still lacking in a few areas relating to the maintenance of services and facilities. Through this special report, I urge all members of UCSI University to help play their roles and to use all the services on campus with care.
Thank you, Adina. That's all for today's news. Once again, I'm Lai Karan and this is UCSI TV News, and we'll see you next week.